Oh, yo, what up, fight fans, fight world, and combat sports, whatever you like, you know what I mean? It's your boy Stone Bone here with another video, and I don't really have a title for this video. It's just gonna be I'm sitting here, I'm on boxing scene, so I'm just gonna remember and go through the news and see what's interesting, what's in the news, you know. So, hope all of y'all having a good New Year, man. Well, hope y'all have some New Year, some new things, or a new year and do the old things you did better. You know what I mean? For sure. All right. First headline in here is Joshua. I'll stand as champion, even if I have to give up one. And that's referring to him possibly being stripped of the WBO or the IBF, one of the two. You know what I mean? I'm guessing he's gonna fight Pulev, so that would be the IBF. So he would be dropping the WBO, and pretty sure that would be Ugas or Usyk, not Ugas, Usyk. Alexander Usyk will be probably fighting for that because I know he's the mandatory for that belt. Mikel Rivera, Fidel Maldonado to land on Ugas Dallas Bill. That's should be a good fight. I think Ugas should win that one easily. I'm not sure where it's at. I know it's coming up. Pretty soon here. Katie Taylor reflects on award-winning year, envisions blockbuster 2020. Well, we know that Katie Taylor got a gift in this year, so she should be happy for that gift. And it wasn't Christmas. You know what I mean? I saw that fight. It was probably a draw at best. All right, we got Regis Prograis eyes Garcia Vargas Victor, and then Terrence Crawford. We all know that Mikey Garcia is with Matchroom and the Zone now for a one-fight deal, and we know Regis Prograis is with. Well, I guess he's with Ludabella, and but I guess he still is under contract or still has some type of dealings with the Zone, or maybe he's going to re-up with the Zone. I'm not really sure how that's going, and I know he was fighting on top ranked cards, so maybe he still has some. I know he has what's the name, Duddy Wahlberg as his manager, so guess we should hear something here soon about who he's with and what he's gonna do. Philip Hagrovich talks career, Wilder, Pavek, Chisora, Ruiz, more. He's a decent fighter. I think he's being his last fight I just watched. I was not impressed. I feel him and Michael Hunter is pretty much on the same platter or the same level. Him, Michael Hunter. I guess they're a little higher to me than Areola, but not by much. You know, not by much. They're not on the level, to me, they're not as high as Cal Naki. They're a level below Cal Naki. Danny Garcia wants third rematch. Never got over loss. Yeah, he needs to talk because nobody's going to watch this Ivan Red Catch fight. He should have took the fight with, he should have negotiated on the fight with Terrence Crawford, and he didn't, so. Oh well, Danny Garcia. Frank Warren confident Tyson Fury made right decision in trainer switch. He's with right now. He's with. I've never. He's with one of Emmanuel Stewart's. I think his name was Sugar something. I know he trained a few people, so it should. We'll see how it's gonna go. I mean, I think Fury gonna do what he's gonna do regardless of who's training him. I don't really think that matters. Bellew. Kell Brook needs a big fight. I like Liam Smith for him. He should have took the Terrence Crawford fight. That's like three dudes who basically ducked the fight. Kell Brook called for the fight. Crawford went for the fight. And then he goes, I can't make 147 no more. I got to fight at 154. And now y'all asking for a big fight. Aram. Wilder is a horrible boxer, but I've never seen one punch power like that. He ain't a horrible boxer, but you have never seen one punch power like that. That's a fact, Mr. Bobby Aram. uh, Miguel Burchell wants to break Chavez's defense record at 130 because he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring would without boxing, and that would be the last title defense. That would be your loss. It'll be so. It'll be here maybe Jamel Herring against Carl Frampton in Belfast. I think that'd be a great fight. I think Carl Frampton still got much in the tank. I think Jamel Herring still in is getting better. I mean, he's at the age of he won't probably physically get much better, but he can be in great shape and he can be mentally smarter than a lot of these fighters. Shakur Stevenson eyes March voluntary defense of head of Warrington unification. Absolutely. Stay sharp. Don't let them trick you into being off for when did you fight? In October? If they're trying to get you to fight in May, so November, December, you'd have been off for fucking 8 months before you would take that fight? No way. No way. Go ahead and fight. Uh, Fight your voluntary in March. Relax April. Uh, and let's get that fight in early summer. Let's say in the May, early June. And I can see Shakur going across the pond and dominating in spectacular fashion. Teofimo angles for a Lomachenko class to land at MSG. It really don't matter where that fight is at. I know I've been hearing a lot of different things. I've been hearing the Barclay was trying to get involved. I heard MSG. I heard California. I heard and I've heard Saudi Arabia. To me, just do it in New York. I know that's a hometown advantage for Teofimo, but that's where the bigger crowd would be at. Maybe Vegas, but Teofimo isn't on that level yet to draw a big crowd in Vegas. He is. He's a champion. Lomachenko is not that big of a draw, so the bigger draw would be in New York. Give Teofimo that shine in New York. I think he could beat Lomachenko. I think he stops Lomachenko. It won't be easy. Lomachenko is a top-notch boxer, and it ain't gonna be easy. But I think the young man could pull it out, get it done in a devastating fashion. Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce negotiations underway, says Frank Warren. Great fight. Great fight. I like Dubois. He's a little muscle bound. I like Joe Joyce. He's a lot slow. So, to me, it's a good domestic fight over there for the UK. I think maybe I'm leaning towards the boy because he's probably 10 years younger and is a little bit faster. Joe Joyce is strong, hard, methodical. They call him a juggernaut, but he's real slow. So, yeah. Say Mosley has big players. Say Mosley Jr. Okay. And then Joseph Parker to return in February. Second title win. Gotta see it to believe it. Danny Garcia on Pacquiao. Have to be a legend to beat a legend. Have to beat a legend to beat a legend. Frampton versus Herring in Belfast is the plan, says Bob Arum. Yeah, we just talked about that. I love it. That's a big paycheck for my bro, man. I'm putting for you, Jamel, man. I hope you can get that payday, man. Go over there and beat that boy in his hometown, man. Do that. You can do that. White says 50 Cent got the ball rolling on Mayweather McGregor. Jeff Horn hopes for a title fight next at 154. This dude been fighting at, ever since Bud beat him, he done fought at 160, 154. He ain't even touched 147. That boy's big as hell. Bud beat up on a fucking 170-pound dude that night. That Jamel Herring confident he will beat Frampton anywhere. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Any fucking where. Anywhere. And Javante Davis peaked at 604,000 viewers on pay per view. I mean on Showtime. Good job, Javante. That's up shit. I think his last one did like 460,000, so that's shit. It's up 150,000, something like that. That's shit. That's a good job, man. Put that on your back. So that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't see anything else that was any pretty relevant. Just besides Crawford criticizes Davis's win against Gamboa. Tank responds. That's old news now, but either. I don't know, man. That's pretty much it for now. And just wanted to give y'all a little rundown and a couple my quick opinions on some of the things that's going on. The top of the top things we saw was Joshua Bite has vacate. Danny Garcia wants the Thurman rematch. Jesse Vargas, I did miss this. Jesse Vargas, I'm faster, more technical than Mikey Garcia. I think this is gonna be a tough fight for Mikey. Uh, Jesse's a big guy. He's fighting at 154. I don't think, as far as stature, he's that much bigger than Mikey, but he's been up there as far as body mass, and he's been fighting, and he's been in the ring with the Pacquiao, uh, fucking Tim Bradley. I mean, he got a real solid resume, so that ain't gonna be an easy fight for Mikey. I see it going to a decision. I think Mikey has the skills to deal with him, but I don't see him. I don't see a knockout in that fight. I see a great little scrap. I see Jesse having some moments of success, but Jesse is just not a straight puncher. If he threw more straight punches, he could be in a better position. But he just don't throw enough straight punches. And so I probably would lean towards Mikey by decision in that fight. Uh, and then what else I had? Shakur eyes are mandatory or March voluntary. So let's see. Talks remain in place to have the 22-year-old headline a March 15 headliner at Madison Square Garden Hulu Theater in New York City. Oh shit, boy. Against an opponent to be named. Colombia's Miguel Mariaga has been teased as the potential opponent, although no deal is currently in place as this goes to publish. The Athletics Mike's Carpenter was the first to report the development. Stevenson claimed the vacant featherweight title against Joel Gonzalez in October. Uh-huh. Ward went on to become Stevenson rise after 4-win 2019 campaign followed, beginning with a 4-round knockout. Jesse Chris Rosales. Stevenson began calling for the showdown with Warrington. Yes, he's been calling for that at the beginning of the year. Who has reigned as featherweight titleist since May 18, win over Lee Selby in his hometown of Leeds. Stevenson, with as far to express his willingness to travel abroad for such a fight, only to be met with Warrington's demand to first capture a belt of his own. Hall of Fame promoter Bob Arum and Frank Warren, who represent Stevenson and Warren, respectively, have been in discussions about staging a unification bout as early as this May in the UK. However, such a timeline will leave Stevenson out of the ring for nearly 7 months, even if all goes as planned, which is never a guarantee in boxing. So as it stands, even a March return will put Stevenson out of the ring for nearly 5 months, the longest layoff of his young career. The path to a voluntary defense also provides room for Warrington to go the same route should he choose. The 29-year-old Brit has made 3 title defenses of his title, including a thrilling 12-round win over former two-division champ Carl Frampton and a close and somewhat disputed split decision win over previous. All right. All right. Well, that was. I agree. He should not take that fight without a fight. He should be get back in the ring. March 15th sounds great. January. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get him in there. He go March 15th. Then we get blood right after that. March shit. Right after that. March fucking whatever the next 22nd. April 1st. Before April 20th. You know. So I think that'll be a great fight, man. I'm looking at this video. It's running on a little long. I guess that's it, man. I just wanted to run through a few things with y'all. And I think we covered a little bit of everything, man. That's one of my first multiple topic videos, and I'm gonna try to do a couple more of these, man. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. It's your boy Stonebone Boxing. I guess I just smoked the whole blunt with y'all, man. I lit it and then it's gone. So that's how we do it, you know what I mean? It's your boy Stonebone Boxing, man. Like I say, smoke a couple with your boy.